That's the one thing, and I've been saying this now for a few weeks, and it goes back to the preseason where when people are like, are you out on Justin Fields? No. But the one thing I have kind of made a conclusion with and learned that's just going to be what it is that he's not going to be a quarterback that throws with great anticipation and that it's going to be methodical. And it just sucks because that limits the ceiling right there. That limits the ceiling quite a bit. Now, do I still think he should be better than he is? Absolutely. Do I think this coaching staff should be finding ways to use this talent? He's so talented in ways where they should be getting more out of him. I do. But when I see this last play, and I'm sorry, one more thing, and then this last thing, which I'm usually not a screenshot guy, but I had to put this on Twitter earlier because for the second week in a row, we see like this bubble to a wide receiver on the outside where the numbers, it's 2 on 4. And I'm looking at the film, and you could see Justin checks to it. And so that's scary, right? Except for the fact that I ran this by somebody who knows, and like he makes the right read. The DB comes inside, he's reading the box, and there's too many guys in the box, so he's supposed to check to the pass. And unfortunately, the pass is a play that has no chance. So that's play design. You're giving him two plays. Answers. Yes, you're giving him 2 plays at the line of scrimmage, and both plays suck.
There are 0 answers. There have to be answers to these things. Not like football, at the end of the day, it's a simple game, and it's numbers and it's matchups, and you have to be able to create favorable matchups and create situations where your numbers are better than the opposition's numbers. And when you got 4 defenders against 2 offensive players, it's not in your favor. Now, how can they have you outmanned in the box and have you outmanned outside the hash? Like it's come on, man. We gotta have an answer somewhere else. To me, it seems like there needs to be there's got to be a run that we can check to away from that. Right? There's got to be a run away from that we can check to. If they've got 4 guys out here, basically have to snap, we have to have numbers running to the right. We have to. Like, it would seem like we should be able to.
And that's what I said last week on the end around of Velas against the Bucs that went nowhere where they didn't have the numbers. And it's man coverage because the guy's running with them. How is that not an automatic give to the running back? And on that play, I had to trust that it's not Justin not reading that. That's a simple read if the read's in there.
Sure.
Because it's like, oh, okay, yeah, he's running with the guy we put in motion. That's a handoff. But that's obviously not what's built into the play. Otherwise, he would have done it. I mean, that's like basic JV crap.
Nah, that's exactly. That's real simple football.
I'm tired of having these Monday headaches trying to go through this. The grand conclusion of
me been 13 in a row, Adam. Relax. It's only been 13 straight Mondays. Like, just relax.
This leads to the question that's in our headline on the show today, because the point of me going through all that, guys, is not to like just bring everybody down more. And I understand everybody watch it themselves, but like, it's literally everything. Like, what did I just go through there?
Receivers, tight end, O-line, quarterback, play calling.
I mean, it's literally everything that could possibly go wrong within one offense. And I think that ultimately that does come back to coaching more so than anything else. But how is Justin Fields supposed to, I'm not even going to say thrive, survive in this environment, this situation? And I'm not trying to take blame off him, man. He's been bad through 3 weeks.
Gotta wear it.
But I don't know how anybody's good in this situation. And can they save him? It doesn't seem like it, dude. I hate it. But I don't know how they could flip this switch right now. Because this looks like when a rookie comes up in baseball and hits like 400 for a month. And then all of a sudden goes in a massive slump because the other teams make an adjustment, and then they can't adjust back.
You don't know how to adjust back, right?
And that's what this is.
Yeah.
They unlocked Justin in the middle of last season. Everyone adjusted. It looked bad by the end of the year, and it's continued to look bad after an off season where you had that period to figure out what the adjustment was going to be. They don't have an adjustment. No,
they haven't figured it out. It's a great analogy because now you're getting nothing but curveballs low and away, and he keeps swinging at that. Like, and it's like, am I out on Justin Fields? No. because the talent is there. The talent has always been there. I think the mental makeup or the work ethic, I think that part of it is there. But I also, it's getting close to being out on the situation or out on the optimism, because I don't know that collectively they're going to find the answer to this thing. And I don't know that you hit the reset button and say, oh, get him a new OC or get him a new head coach. And like, hold on, the kids had 2 OCs, 2 head coaches. You're going to hit another button on them again, and then does that reset the clock? Like, I don't know, how long this goes. There's a running joke in the community where it's like, yo, how long does it take black people to leave something? When they're like, I'm out, all right? And it's like, I'm leaving, and then it's like 2 hours later you're leaving because you're like, okay, I'm leaving, and then you stand here and you shoot the crap for a while, then you get up and okay, I'm gonna go grab my shoes, and then you shoot the crap for a little while, and then you're in the parking lot. I mean, in the backyard, you shoot the crap, and then you get to the car, you're still talking. Like, that's where I'm at. It's like, all right, y'all, I'm finna go, right? But I'm not leaving. Like, I'm finna go, but I still might be here for another hour. Because I don't want to.
Well, also, we don't have a choice. I mean, what are they going to do?
I don't want to leave because it's not him. I mean, it's him. He's the guy taking those snaps. He's the guy making those throws. I'm not absolving him of anything. But I don't know who succeeds in the situation that he's been placed in. I don't know who succeeds in that situation.
Well, and that's the hard part, because if I'm meeting with my staff this morning trying to figure out a solution or how to make this better, I don't think they have any answers.
Yeah, and I see all the answers about resetting, and I'm hearing the Bajent conversation. It's like, yeah, cool, if that's what you want to do, bring the kid in, right? Like, but you think that's an answer? Well,
we're right. It's just, okay, now we're going to throw another rookie quarterback out there?
Come on.
With all these other problems that – and what that would be is just a complete Hail Mary, which is like maybe after 104 years they found this guy from D2 Shepherd, and this is just –
and he's your quarterback for a decade.
I mean, at that point, he pretty much would be the Messiah, I guess, because like that's how. Like, come on, that's how unlikely that's actually what's going to be the thing that suddenly out of nowhere after all these years and decades is like the solution with everything I just laid out. That's not all Justin's fault. The bad blocking, not knowing who to block, passing guys off to nobody. Wide receivers running lazy routes, dropping balls. Like,
Bayesian isn't going to have a better option to check to than Justin had to check to.
Right.
When he throws the screen 2-on-4,
he's still throwing the same ball.
It's not a better option for him, and the system is what it is.
So I just find it hard to believe that changes anything. So I don't know, man.
Listen, all I'm saying is the 3 years that Justin Fields has been on this team, I'd bet my life he isn't the biggest problem here. He isn't the reason why the last 2.25 years have looked the way they've looked. It's not. He's a part of it. He is a part of it. His signature is on it. But solely, or even the biggest reason, no.